uh, another 4 of these, and then I'm gonna try out her boss fight before we go to Black Beacon. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan, ladies and gentlemen? With the deepest respect and gratitude for all of you done for me. How many years have flown by since those days of school life? When we look back, we were surprised by how fast time went by. Plain curtains sway in the breeze as the evening sun casts its lightning rays across the polished wooden floor. A piano sits near the podium, with the chairs neatly arranged in a circle around it. The second-year students are singing "Ode to Our Teachers" in unison, accompanied by the piano. In 7 months, they'll be performing the second verse in the graduation ceremony. With plenty of time ahead, they're only practiced during the regular music classes. As their final chorus comes to an end, the solemn atmosphere quickly gives way to relaxation. Kishi, the class representative, calls out each student's name for attendance. Are you Sato? Student number 14? Ah, yes, please sign here. She digitally takes notes, flipping back and forth through the attendance book. Hold on. Emmy, you can't head to the volleyball practice until you sign it. Can you just sign it for me, Kishi? Gee, you guys can't be bothered, huh? The class as dust rotates with the laughter of students. After bidding farewell to the students on a day of duty, Kishi noticed a girl packing her bag in the corner. Yuka, welcome back. It's been a while. Oh, yes. I'm sorry for any inconvenience I caused, Kishi. No, not at all. Everyone in the class has really missed you. How have you been lately? Are you feeling any better? Well, I wouldn't say I'm better, but at least I can attend classes now. I've kept your test papers for you. Come see me during class tomorrow to pick them up. Thank you, Kishi. By the way, have you seen Yada around? I know you two are close friends, so I thought I'd ask. Yada? She's at the track team training. He's probably forgot to ask for leave. I see. I'll make a note of that. Any new competition coming up? Well, I'm sure the track queen of Mr. Ono will breeze through them anyway. I hope so. Yada always gives it her all during training. Oh, speaking of which... With a mischievous grin, Kishi pulls out a small poster from her back. What's this? Take a look at the masterpiece I made. Yuka furrows her brows as she stares at the cruelly drawn watercolor poster. Miss Ono Horror Stories Club? There's no student council stamp on this. This isn't an official recognized club, is it? Don't tell me you started this horror stories club on your own, Kishi. Yep. You bet I did. Aren't you supposed to be a student, aren't you a student council member? Why would you? It's only unofficial for a time being. Once we get 4 members, we'll submit a formal application. We're still in preparation phase, but we've already started doing some night explorations. Night explorations? Yuka, have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Mr. Ono? No, not at all. I've never heard of any of them. Like the mysterious nights of the fires in the science classroom? The crying girl in the bathroom? The running statue? Pretty exciting, right? The horse race club currently has 3 members, me and 2 senior girls. At night, we sneak back into the school to investigate supernatural occurrences. Sounds fun, doesn't it? That makes... Thanks for the invitation, Kishi. But I don't really think it's something I can handle. Aw, that's too bad. I haven't got any new members today. I asked half the school already. My head is killing me. Kishi slumps over her desk from across from Yuka, occasionally casting pleading glances that way. You can look at me all you want, but there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for your help. Sorry I can't help you. Yuka quickly picks up her school bag and walks straight towards the back door of the classroom. Oh, wait! Yuka! You don't have to go exploring with us, but please, join our club! By the time Kishi rushes out the classroom, Yuka's already gone. This really isn't my day. Meanwhile, on the running track under the end of the Mashono High, the track and field club is training. The boys swing their arms with their might, pushing forward their sheer willpower despite their exhaustion. Behind them, a nimble figure swiftly closes the gap. You useless bunch! Getting outrun by a girl! You disgrace to this high school! While the coach continues his tirade, that figure has already sprinted to the front of the pack, leaving everyone watching in awe. And you, Yada! Don't let these few compliments go to your head! Yeah, keep nagging, old man. Stop talking and focus on your breathing! Having finished his rant, the coach grumbles as he checks his stopwatch, and his eyes go wide. You gotta be kidding me! The coach The coach who assumed the boys were just being lazy is shocked to discover that every single one of them had run faster than they did yesterday based on their pace today in the second to last lap. The reason becomes clear. Yada's sudden burst of speed has thrown off everyone else's rhythm. What a monster! He doesn't feel tired at all. She's actually running faster than now in the boys group. It's only a matter of time before she becomes a world-class athlete. Soon after, Yada crosses the finish line where several of the female members on the track team were waiting for her. Yada, that final sprint was so cool! Let me catch my breath first, will ya? I know I probably don't look like I get tired, but I actually do. Here's some water! Surrounded by her female admirers, Yada scratches her head sheepishly, clearly unsure how to handle the attention. Yada, you gotta tell us how you run so fast as you do. I know, right? Dude, do you share some tips? Well, I don't really have any special technique, but there are 2 main points I follow. I knew you had some tricks. Come on, don't hold out on us. First, you absolutely need to warm about your body before the race. Everyone already knows. Everyone knows that, Yada. Tell us something we don't know. Also, make sure you eat before exercising. Running on an empty stomach is a big no-no. I'm a big fan of that myself, by the way. Just don't do that, yeah? Come on, Yada. You're just telling us the basic stuff. Right, come on. What's your secret? Hey. Cut me some slack, will ya? Seriously, though. Seriously though, these are only the two things I do. Besides that, is this training. But then again, everyone here trains. If you really want a tip from me... Oh yeah, we're finally getting to the good part. Your mentality is crucial when running. Huh? Mentality? What is that supposed to mean? Once I get into the zone, I gradually just tune out everyone around me and only focus on my own pace. Sorry. Fucking saliva and I was like struggling, I was choking on it. Truth is, I always run to surpass myself, not to defeat others. When I think this way, my mind becomes as calm as still water. As they say, the secret lies in training the mind. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to like keep it like, you know, somewhat like high pitched, but somewhat like also low pitched, you know, like a Japanese tomboy. Not that Japanese, I'm sorry, Chinese tomboy. Wait, is she in Japan or is she in China? I never asked that question. That's actually what will probably help me out. At these words, the girls fell silent. Not because of pondering Yada's athletic philosophy. They just bored of Yada's inaccessible experience. Oh, I see. Well, good job, Yada. Right. I mean, I didn't get it all, but it sounds impressive, doesn't it? Their half-hearted responses are punctuated by yawns. I walk away, clearly unimpressed. The girls get on. Yada trudges towards the podium with the usual listless demeanor. Next chapter, I'm getting me some water. And fix me some coffee. It's about to be 2 o'clock. Jesus, chat. Wait, where is Shay? Is she still not home? I just peeped. Shay is not home yet. Little does Yada know, the girls aren't the only ones watching her. Under the shade of an awning, the two pairs of eyes closely track Yada's every movement. Oh, her physical capabilities are remarkable. Yawning again. She's certainly strong. A beautiful woman in plain clothes. Her age is impossible to determine. She's at her mom's with her sister and everything. I'm gonna give her a call when I go get my water and some coffee to make sure she's okay. Turns to the attendant while she's with a smile. Behind her stands a tall, slender man in a impeccable suit. Oh, who is this? Indeed, her physical abilities far surpass those of her peers. The track queen of Mishono is what she goes by here, apparently. The track queen of Mishono? A fine title. Perhaps her ambitions are too modest. If possible, I'd like this child to become Prometheus, one who brings change to humanity. It is a Japanese school, okay. Do you consider her an ideal test subject? Merely that I have high hopes for her and taking liking to her. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't rush to conclusions just yet. Her physical capabilities are indeed exponential. But it's not everything that's going to be tested in the experiments. We also gotta take into account the consideration of her drug sensitivity, neural wave compatibility, recover capabilities, and so on. These are all crucial factors to consider. It's too far early. It's too far early to draw a conclusion now. We can collect the genetic samples with students under the pretext of medical examinations. The reports will arrive by mail next week. In testing, is the testing facility reliable? No need to worry. The laboratory is completely trustworthy. They conducted numerous genetic tests and screenings for Kurono before. They're highly professional, reputed. Nice, and strictly protect their clients' confidentiality. However, for security reasons, they don't provide electronic copies of their reports. Results are sent through mail to circumvent the Science Council's keywords and monitoring system. Well, guess that's something to look forward to then. We have more pressing matters to deal with now. Like what? As you may recall, the Science Council was extremely wary of us in the first arrival on this island. Shortly after that, they stationed an ethics committee on the island. We had to submit regular reports for our research, especially anything involving human subjects. I'm afraid the application for human trials is in consciousness projection experiment won't be approved so easily. It doesn't need to worry, Kue. As far as I know, the committee chairperson is an old classmate of mine. Let's pay them a visit in a bit. I'm sure we can work something out. There you go. It's wonderful that you know them personally. I hope they're as open-minded as you are. Well, rarely people change. Like people rarely change. Even the world around them does. The conversation ends as Koei turns around and opens a parasol. As Koei shears off with the difference, Rika. Yeah, Rika. When Rika pulls her black gloves and walks into the shadows. Meanwhile, behind the awning, hidden eavesdropping, Yuka furrows her brows while nervously fidgeting with the bow in her chest. She came to look for Yada and only accidentally overheard the conversation between the two. Though she only caught bits and pieces of the conversation, none of which seemed particularly important. What were they talking about? And why did they mention Yada? Well, of course they talk about Yada. It's not like they have any business talking about me anyway. Yeah, unfortunately.
Curse you, Bale!
Bro, I'm crying. Bro, that caught all of us off guard, bro. That caught all of us off guard. Oh my god. Wow. I was on PGR getting crossing the kill, and the next thing you know, curse you, Bale! I was cooking, curse you, bear cakes! Oh man, I love you guys. Y'all are fucking crazy. All right. She bites her lip. A clear, familiar voice rings out there from nearby him. Yuka? Is that you over there? Yeah, it's me. It's really you, Yuka. Why didn't you tell me you were back? Yada rushes over excitedly, but Yuka's eyes dart away, avoiding direct eye contact. I heard you were at the field, so I took it upon myself to come find you. I didn't really think you would actually be here. Almost spilled my rice. Oh my god. I'm really sorry for not letting you know beforehand. I was worried the whole day that I might interrupt your training. Forget about the training. I'm just glad to see you here, healthy and well. How are you feeling? Are you better now? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Doctors say I'm better than before. Would you mind coming with me to my locker room? We can head home together afterward. Sure, whatever you say. The two of them about to leave, the student council officer stops them. Congratulations, Yuka. Congratulations for what? Congratulations on becoming this semester's Miss Ono. And Miss Ono? Yeah, it seems you're the most popular female student at Miss Ono. No, Miss Ono. I was saying Miss like Miss Ono. This was decided by the school-wide. Wait, this was decided by a school-wide vote, a student vote. I've never entered this contest. Pretty sure there's a misunderstanding. That's because a lot of students wrote your name in the other box. So the organized committee specifically added you to the list of contestants. And you get the highest number of votes. Pretty impressive, right? But I'm not even popular. You're being too modest, Yuka. You got the highest number of votes. Please, give the award to whoever came in second place. But... Yuka turns and leaves without hesitation, leaving Yada and the officer in exchange border looks. Hey, if it seems that someone doesn't want the award, you shouldn't force it on them. You must be Yada, the prodigy of the track and field club, right? Please, you must help me convince Yuka. I'm begging you. Don't tell me. Hold on. I can't think with that music in my ears. Please don't tell me that Yuka's story is on some Carrie shit. Please, someone in chat right now step forward and spoil me and just say yes or no. Please, someone tell me that Yuka's story is not on some fucking Carrie shit. Please don't tell me it's on some Carrie shit, dog. But they start fucking with her, and they go pour some guts. They go like, please don't tell me that's gonna happen. What do you mean? So have you seen the movie called Carrie? So like in the movie Carrie, a girl, she was hated by the school. Everyone was picking on her and shit. And as part, not part, like one of the boys in the school took upon himself towards the end of the movie, to ask her out on to prom. Her mom is like super Catholic, super religious type shit. She locks her daughter in a prayer closet, and she fucking has to sit on needles and pray and shit, you know, type shit, because she thinks she's the spawn of Satan. Like she's real sheltered and everything. The whole school hated her, and she was not popular by any means. But some mean girls and some people who got banned from the prom, they took it upon themselves to get back at Carrie, and they got Carrie. They fudged the votes to make Carrie the prom queen, and so when she went to get the award for prom queen, they poured a bucket of fucking pig blood on her. Like they got dead ass pig blood on her. And I was just wondering, like, it just is very weird. It's just very weird that you got this girl talking about, like, you're popular. I'm like, and she's like, I'm not even popular, I haven't even been here type shit. And it's just very odd. And I'm like, I hope they ain't set her up, bro. I'm hoping they ain't set her up, bro. That would be some fuck shit. Yeah, he said Yada's a cute name. Yada, she's my new waifu, or one of the new waifus. I love her. And we got her.
I will send you to Jesus.
To Jesus. Are you talking about Kuramiya? Cause curse you servers. Me in a nutshell. I'm just gonna. Disperse servers. I mean, oh my god. No, that's at 7 o'clock. I can't stay up until then. That's in another like 6 hours for me. He said, as a Honkai third player, Yada is a whole emotion. Ah, okay. I'll protect Yada. Or I'm just thinking afterwards. If you're done making it. Alright. There we go. Let's get back. That's asking too much. If she doesn't want it, there's nothing she can do about it. How about giving it to me instead? I don't mind. Well, I'm afraid it's gonna be a little bit difficult.
I will send you to Jesus.
Don't worry, Mamba. I'll watch it out on your behalf and then tease you. Oh no. No, I'm not checking Discord in the morning. I'm not checking the Discord in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna just get to my computer, go to YouTube and press record and watch it myself. I ain't playing around with y'all then. Before the student counselor officer can finish speaking, Yada turns and hurries back to Yuka. When she gets to Yuka, she finds her with her furrowed brows and dejected look on her face. Yuka, wait up. Why did you leave without saying anything? You could have just said no if you didn't want, if it really was your cup of tea. There's no need to get upset about it. It's not that. I just don't understand why everyone likes me. I'm supposed to be a good student and study here at Mission Ono. And I'm the disappointed. And I disappoint the doctor if I get distracted and do things that aren't academic. By the doctor? I'm guessing you mean Dr. Satame? Yes, my guardian. Why are you still calling her your guardian though? I just don't think I'm good enough to be her daughter yet. I don't think I'm ready. As her adopted child, I feel guilty for not becoming the person she hoped I would be. Dr. Satame spends so much time trying to get me treated, but here I am, still useless as ever. If her rivals ever find that she's caring for a burden like me, I'm sure the people making a laughingstock out of her, and I hate to see that. That's ridiculous. You don't have to worry a little too much when she's just your guardian. Just be yourself. That's all that matters. What's wrong? Is she strict with you? No, she isn't. Dr. Satame was clumsy, but very gentle when we first met. But then She started working on some challenging research and she barely came home anymore. She's busy with her work, but I guess it's not something that she can't do anything about. Doesn't that kind of relationship make you sad? No, not at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm guessing I'm sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. The conversation tails off into silence as they walk quietly into the school building. As Yada removes her sneakers, Yuka opens her shoe locker, untouched in the past month and a half. A cloud of dust rises as a cascade of white envelopes tumbles out of the locker. Love letters rain down from another, pattering against Yuka's face. As Yuka crouches down to gather the letters, Yada watches with flushed cheeks. What are those? Love letters? I'm so jealous. I've never gotten a single one before. Guys are such idiots. Why would they stuff these in a place like this? Yuka musters her breath so Yada doesn't hear what she says. By the way, why would we start gifting gifts? By the way, why would we start getting gifts for graduation soon? Are we supposed to give them in person at the graduation ceremony? Yes. It's Miss Ono's tradition that the gifts are handmade. You're the star of the handcrafts club, right? Yuka? Let's do this together. Sure. Let's do it. What should we make though? Good question. Oh, what about a music box? A music box? Sound like a plan. Is it complicated though? Mechanically speaking? It shouldn't be too difficult, as long as we have all the materials ready. Alright, a music box it is then. Ah, damn. Was it Valley Girl accent? I don't know what I was trying to go for Yuka's accent. I was trying to go like shy, preppy. I don't know, but that's how it came out. Like, it is late for you. All right, let's get it. Oh. A modern reception room harmoniously blends Western and no-long architectural styles together. Outside the window, cherry blossom trees and a stand in the courtyard, their pink and white petals dancing in the breeze. A bouquet of hydrangeas sits in the shallow vessel when its walls a cove. The back wall is a board with an array of authentic swords in various colors arranged in a set of decorative pieces. Yeah. Like, I think the skin story, in the whole chapter story, whatever, for her quest and stuff. But it has flashbacks because the previous chapters we were more current, following her going back to the island, going back to her to Japan and her high school. It's been quite some time, Mr. Okasawa. No, Okasaka. No, Osako. Osaka. I want to pronounce it right, but Mr. Osako? We haven't been in touch in several years. Yes, it's been an honor. Have you visited our humble home, Dr. Some? I'll come right as soon. I came over as soon as I learned you were living here. I thought you did make some time for me. It warms my heart that you still remember my name of your own classmate. Oh, Nii-chan. You're too modest, Doctor. Your reputation precedes you, though you throughout the scientific community. Get the rating treatment. Not only are you a genius in the cutting edge research, but you're also technically the rector of this island. You've always been in the spotlight since childhood. Unlike me, I'm just a relic of the past now. You haven't aged one bit, Yoshihiro. You're even more charming now than you were when you were young. Oh, you flirt with him? Hi, baby. You need help? Huh? You sure? Oh, I thought you had more behind you. What? Is that your iPad? Did you get a case for it? Oh, it's cute. Okay. You said it's old? Oh. Can I have a kiss? I haven't seen you all day. You gonna tell me no? Ara ara. Oh. I'm glad nothing was in there. Worst streaming him playing a game. No. Oh, it's not Atome Games. It's not a dating sim. It's not a dating sim. It's not a dating sim. It's not free. This game's not freaky. Guys, tell her this game's not freaky. We're playing PGR. Girl, I'll set this up later. Huh? You want some of my fries? I mean, you can. We ain't doing nothing but just chilling. I ate some of them. I was trying to stream. I ate what I could. I mean, I think it's for her now. Yeah, this game ain't freaky. Trying to tell her. Now the character models be revealing, but it's not freaky. All right, back to the game. Please, you shouldn't tease an old fella like me. Hey, yo, bro, come on. Okay. The timing of that is crazy. The timing of that was crazy as fuck. Okay, so backstory. Old classmate, you know, having a reunion right now. And she was kind of flirting, but the timing of that was crazy. The timing of that was crazy. Please. Yeah, he said, please, you shouldn't teach an old fellow like me. By the way, I don't think I caught the name of the gentleman that was with you. Oh, this is my assistant, Kohei. I hope you don't mind his presence. Sitting with perfect posture, Kohei nods respectfully to Yoshihiro before introducing himself. Of course. Now then, what brings you both here today? We have been keeping up with the latest technology developments. I don't know a thing about, or like, I do know a thing or two. I've been following developments of the 0 Point Energy project and the Eden projects for quite some time now. Mom, but it's not like it was like bruh, the timing that was crazy. A few years ago, I inspected the 0 Point Energy reactor in person. It was truly a magnificent behemoth. Given the reactor's progress, humanity will be able to venture into the galaxy in the near future. Yoshihiro can barely contain his excitement. His eyes are gleaming with anticipation. Reika cups up the teacup with both hands, gently bows on the surface, and takes the delicate sips. Main character. Indeed, remarkable progress. However, something has been on my mind. Why would humanity want to venture out into the galaxy? Naturally, to establish new homes across the vast cosmic expanse of the various planets. And then what? Transforming the atmosphere, cultivating lands, building metropolises, raising the future generations, spreading knowledge. So, in other words, we're relocating our earthly lifestyle into space, into a different place. But don't you think this is not a noble endeavor? Even after such grand visions, the mundanity of daily life won't simply disappear. Just like right, bro, just like an anime. With the prisoners who claim planetary resources, be selflessness enough to welcome those who come after? Will the descendants of the migrants accept the homeland they've never seen? How will they culture barriers be addressed? Won't conflicts arise between the overextended Earth government and its indigenous colonists? I think it's just the interstellar colonization, likely to devolve into yet another cliched space drama. The saying "anime imitates life" is hard when it comes to manga. Mamba is him. Humans are humans no matter where they go. The selfish is hostility and mysticism you see today won't magically disappear just because we're on another planet. Children might think space travel is cool, but we need to look beyond that as adults. And she kind of spitting though. With all the effort we're wasting, what kind of future are we really discussing here? A lot of problems we can't solve through idealism alone. Though I am idealist myself, I am deeply aware of humanity's inherent limitations. Pardon my frankness, Doctor, but your point of view of human nature is too pessimistic. That's precisely my forte. Here I'm watching Mama while I do my Azure Lane dailies. So, quick question, sidebar. Do I need to learn about Azure Lane to understand Azure Promelia? Or am I good just jumping in Azure Promelia without playing Azure Lane? I'm not against the idea of space colonization, but everyone seems to placing it too much hope in it. What are your hopes on this? Yoshihiro senses there's more than Rika's words than meets the eye. With a smile, Rika slowly raises her index finger to her temple. The mind. The mind? I believe this is where our revolution should begin. By connecting the consciousness of all humanity, we can build a new homeland in the realm of the mind. Connecting all of humanity together? Yes, by breaking down the barriers of the distrust between human minds, we can build a utopia with a collective consciousness. She wants to do an infinite Tsukiyomi. So you want to build an infinite Tsukiyomi. I get it. I get it. Alright, Madara. Alright, Madara. In the end, we'll reach our spiritual Eden, a place where pure tranquility, free from all conflict. But would the issue just wait? But would the issues you just mentioned truly vanish in this spiritual Eden of yours? What if one day we could just simply delete the unnecessary parts of human nature? Are you saying you want to control the minds of all humanity? For humanity's future, we must evolve into a superior species. Wouldn't you agree? Let us unify all human will and usher in a new age of enlightenment. This is an unprecedented and deeply disturbing proposition. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call this absurd. Before Yoshihiro can finish speaking, Kohei furrows his brows and steps forward with a bow, seeming eager to explain. Rika gently sets down her teacup, and Kohei, reading the room, promptly steps back. The atmosphere grows tense as both sides fall silent, while Yoshihiro calmly continues preparing tea. Rika raises her head to survey her surroundings, her gaze falling around the array of the ornate knives displaying on the wall. My, how beautiful. Are these swords all a part of your collection? Indeed, my ancestors were renowned swordsmiths, and I practiced bladesmithing in my spare time. These are pieces on display are my recent works, though I must apologize for her humble quality. Magnificent. Even sheathed, their deadly nature shines through them like elegant forms. Such beautiful blades. I envy your skilled hands. I noticed even a molecular vibration of blade among them. Do you craft these scientific weapons as well? I do. I study under the weapon designers specifically for this. I deeply admire the concept of infusing traditional blades with modern technology. I'm quite fascinated by all of them as well. Would you consider crafting one for me someday? Of course, Doctor. I'd be happy to craft one for you whenever you wish. However... Satame points at the corner of the weapon display wall. It's missing two swords over here now. Missing? Let me take a look. Yoshihiro touches his head curiously and sees two conspicuously empty spots on the display wall. How strange. They were here this morning. I must have left them somewhere. The shower head steam streams water over Yada's hair, washing away the soap suds. Having worked up a sweat, she's savoring this rare moment of relaxation. She gently turns to the mixer tape to raise the water temperature, and soon her body is enveloped in a steam of bubbles. Did I really need to know all that in detail, Kuro? Ah, this feels so nice. Sometime later, Yada turns the faucet off. The voices of two girls shouting just over from the adjacent shower stall. Hey, did you know that creepy girl from second year won this year's Miss Ono? I told you, they on some carry shit. Well, she's pretty popular with the boys. All the boys seem to have a thing for her. Give me a break. Jesus barely even shows up to class anymore. She just won because of her pretty face. That whole sick excuse is probably just a lie. Her eyes are terrifying, like someone of a murderer. Yeah, who knows? Maybe she really did kill someone at the hospital. What do you think? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ha! You got such a wicked tongue, Kanako. Hey, you jerks! Stop talking trash about people behind their backs! Yada slams her fist against the door panel, deliberately raising her voice to make herself heard. The two girls who were just cheerfully chatting away fall into deep silence after about 30 seconds. Sorry, we're leaving. Sorry. The rushed footsteps faded away, leaving only the sound of the dripping water in the bathroom. When Yada emerges from the changing clothes, he finds Yuka standing in the sunset, staring ahead at the expressions of her face. You were in there quite a while. Yada, did something happen? Yeah, the water heater broken. The water was going back between hot and cold every 5 seconds. Wasn't the most pleasant experience if you ask me. I guess the stars aren't aligned for you today. No hot showers for your fortune. Yuka turns her face away, covering her mouth with her left hand as she speaks softly. You just laughed, didn't you, Yuka? Trying to stick a Gilligan behind my back, huh? No, of course not. I would never. Let's go. Yada pounces on... Wait, oh! Yada pounces on Yuka and tickles her. As they walk together, they fall into a casual conversation. You know how I went to check out the school band? Well, it turns out everyone's playing percussion instruments. They were playing recorders. They said playing recorders was too boring, so one by one they started picking up these big instruments instead. Say, Yuka, have you ever played a recorder? I did, but people stealing my mouthpiece, so I gave it up altogether. Really? The thieves around here have weird taste in what they steal. While you're away from school, the band practically turned into a percussion club. Huh? Why? The club members thought the percussion would make better performances, plus they got more views when they uploaded their videos online. We got two girls in the Mariamba. Wait, we got two girls on the Mariamba, a new kid on the Glocksnitz spill, and the other on the drums. When I dropped by a few days ago, they were all practicing burning enthusiasm. It was quite a sight, but somehow everyone came together perfectly. People sure are amazing. What about you, Yada? What music are you playing? I can only dance. I don't know how to play anything. Don't worry about it. I heard that some of them have quite. I heard even some of the choir instruments players double as dancers. Anyone can be on stage deserves respect, no matter what they do. It's kind of embarrassing, but sports seem to be the only thing I'm good at. I don't even know what to write next month's career planning because I want to get out of dance. Me too. And what about that? What are your plans, Yada? Well, I'm not really sure either. But since I'm good at running, I figure I stick with that. To be honest, I'm just happy as long as I can keep running on track. I love the feeling when I'm detached and sweat and pushing past my limits. My body's exhausted, my mind stops wandering. That's how I keep myself from overthinking things. My coach says that someone like me should compete in many tournaments as possible while I'm still young. Maybe become a track athlete, and maybe I can be a PE teacher when I retire. That seems to be how everyone does it. Everyone is old before they know it. What about you, Yuka? I'm pretty mediocre. Academically speaking, I don't really have many other options for me. Aren't you pretty good at liberal arts? You won the award for writing essays, no? I've never found studying interesting. I always enter the competitions to make Dr. Satome happy. But I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if I feel the same way anymore. You're good at track and field. You can do good in a university through sports program, but me, I'm mediocre at everything. Only thing I'm good at are flower arrangements and origami. Those won't help me get into university at all. Maybe someday I'll have to make it that far. I'll just work at a local flower shop. But you know, even getting to the top university doesn't guarantee you'll make it bigger these days. Robots are everywhere in every industry now, and the welfare system is pretty comprehensive. Bro, even today, the only absolute elite can really create any value nowadays. Everyone can live just fine without working. Finding something you finding something you love to do it is better than being lost about what you're doing with your life, right? Hey, nah, that ass though. Like, I would love to get paid more with my job at work. You know, I would love to. Hell, I would love to be flowing in with subs, you know, and left and right and shit. But I'm doing what makes me happy. Like, and right now, this is it. This is good. Like, I'm happy with this life that I have right now. I'm at a good space. More is always better for sure, but I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with the job that I got. I could have been in sales. I could have been in the corporate life, but I'm in radio and I love it there. And doing that and doing what I loved has translated into me doing this more. And me doing this more, it's like, oh, I love doing this. And it's like, I want to do this more, you know? It's like, it's better than waking up hating your fucking life. It's way better than waking up hating your fucking life, bro. Not us having fucking life lessons again in gotcha games. Well, I guess that does make some sense. Thank you, Yada. Speaking of the music box we talked about earlier, we should get the materials, right? I could ask my friends in the handicrafts club to purchase them. A tiny community is better than a big one. A loose community. Yes, exactly. Like, I know y'all names. You know what I mean? We're interconnected. You know what I mean? Like we literally talk about our dogs and shit together. Like we are family. And I wouldn't ask you for any more else than this, bro. Like this is it for me. Like I'm happy here. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, Yada. That seems to be a crowd gathering up ahead. Ah, it's the shopmakers again. Time to see some good lesson. Yeah, I got the disciplinary committee armband from her bag and slips it onto her arm for wait. Oh, ooh, y'all about to get busy? Not her about to get busy. The boys are unaware y'all the swift approach. Sick, right? I swiped this in science class from the old man. Absolutely sick, boss. Those biker punks are gonna be shaking their boots now. Hey, Messiah, let me borrow one of those. I've got a two. Wait, huh? You got two anyway. There we go. I don't know why we're trying to read that wrong. Listen up. These aren't meant for dealing with some biker gang. These babies can cut through steel like butter. Watch it, or you might lose your hand. The red one's called Rainbow Breaker, and the blue one's called Snow Grace. Got that? That's our boss for you. As the Lincolns gather around to monitor the weapons, the measured footsteps echo from afar. Bringing restricted weapons onto school grounds is a serious violation, you know. State your names one by one. I'll be confiscating little toys of yours. Yada appears as what Messiah was holding. Her expression is turning to puzzlement. Unlike Naruto, but he became a delinquent. Those aren't toys. Monomolecular vibration blades? Military-grade tactical weapons? Where'd you get such dangerous weapons? Well, you know your stuff, girly. My father's weapons engineer. That's why I know. Boss! That's Yada! The infamous delinquent disciplinary officer! Is she the devil of the disciplinary committee who single-handedly takes down half the biker gang? What in the world are ridiculous nicknames? Oh, you're scared of some girl? I don't care how she's legendary or disciplinary officer or whatever. Hey, Yada, heard you used to be one of us delinquents. How'd you become a school lapdog? Why don't you join us instead? Help me rule this damn island. Not interested. And are you really starting to getting on my nerves? Tell you what, fight me one-on-one. If you're still standing at the 10 rounds, I'll do whatever you say. Just so you know, I won't go easy on you. Ready? Hey, that's my line, damn it! As Messiah Asako eagerly rolls up his sleeves for a fight, a black shadow suddenly strikes from below at an angle, catching it from the corner of his eye. His body lunges backwardly, uncontrollably at the end, and as the world spins before his eyes. His back slams against the ground, and only after several breaths does the pain in the jaw finally catches up to him. He struggles to sit up and snakes his head vigorously a few times before his vision finally comes back into focus. We still continuing like this? What? Continue? What just happened? Don't tell me some chick that knocked me flat with one punch. Impossible. No, something's not right. Boss, you okay? That dirty witch, she pulled a sneak attack, man. What are you doing standing around here for? Help him, quick. The lackeys finally realized they should help Masayo up, but his legs are still too weak to support him. Back off! I don't need your help. I don't need your support. I don't want anyone to I don't want everyone to laugh at me or what? Yada! Don't get cocky. I'll be back for my revenge. Mark my words. You said that last time and the time before that. When you actually knocked me out, idiots. Yada, there was a sharp tongue scolding. Masayo Osaka freezes for a moment, clearly fazed by her words. Look, you got zero talent for being a delinquent. Why not try hitting the books instead? With that can-do attitude of yours, you might become a top student if you actually tried. You'll pay for this, Yada! In the display, Masayo snatches his pair of science swords and makes a hasty retreat with his lackey's support. You're collecting quite a few titles now, Yada. I don't get it. Does glorifying their opponent make their defeat more honorable or something? Say, were you delinquent before to come into this player committee member? I was always late in getting hassled by the committee. I figured if I couldn't beat them, might as well join them. Just went ahead and applied. Turns out they were actually looking for someone who could throw their weight around. Stumbling your way into the side of justice? How fitting. Let's get back. It's getting late. Of course. Oh shit, God, is this my committee, bro? This dude sound like he... Wait, hold on, wait. This dude is just like the guy who pointed a pointy thing at me. Since I know self-defense, the pointy thing got up. Self-defense, more reason to ignore. Cause I grew up with nothing like but books, judo, aikido. Cause my vet grandfather wants me to be independent. Last sound like a true Aussie. Meanwhile, a dejected Masayo Oko trudges back into his family mansion. Having stolen his father's swords that morning just to show off how he needs to return them without catching someone's attention. Praying his father hasn't noticed, Masayo tiptoes into his reception room. Voices drifting from his side, and it seems that they are guests. His curiosity is piqued. Masayo presses his ear against the wall to listen. You want to experiment on minors for some far-fetched fantasy of yours? The adolescent brain possesses greater neuroplasticity than those of adult. Among minors, females show higher disability than males. This is statistically just proven. Doctor, talk to me. Do you have any children of your own? Yes, I do. A daughter. She is currently attending Masano High. Well, we know her daughter. We know her daughter. We know her daughter. If your daughter were deemed a suitable candidate, would you subject her to these experiments as well? Without a doubt. As a mother, I will be honored to have her participate in such a crucial experiment. Unfortunately, my daughter has a congenital heart condition, and I'm afraid she won't be able to shoulder the important responsibility. and comes out of time. It does sound wrong out of context. No matter what, I cannot accept this request of yours. Misoko, do you realize this decision can determine humanity's future? Once Miss Satome's proposal was visible, humanity will have the opportunity to advance a higher plane of existence. No scientific advancement is worth sacrificing a single human life. Pardon my frankness, but your views are rather outdated. That's enough, Koi. Mr. Oko, I understand your concerns. I value life as much as you do. However, it's something we must take calculated risk for the sake of humanity's future. We take every precaution to protect our test subjects, and all procedures are carefully adjusted according to their physical conditions. We have reliable risk management protocols in place and experienced medical support team standing by. There's still some time before the initial review. I'll submit more comprehensive report in the coming days. You can make your final decision then, after reviewing all the details. As an ethics committee member appointed by the Science Council, I have my own position and judgment on this matter. I take my leave then. Hearing the resulting movement from outside his room, Sako quickly ducks beneath the window on the other side. By the way, that's not an interesting question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Osako. The sharpest blades? Every blade in existence has its own unique merits. It would be difficult to answer from the perspective of individual cases. That's an excellent question. I shall give it more careful consideration. Until you meet again. Excuse me. Masao sees this beautiful woman and the man in a formal suit leaving the house reception room. Oh, Finance is awake. I'm gonna ask him to do. Wait, huh? What you mean? Finance is awake. I'm gonna ask. Oh, fiance is awake. Oh, my bad. You said your fiance is awake. I'm gonna ask him to do the BBC thing. Okay. At this rate. No, we're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry about it. You just enjoy. You just enjoy the BBC. I'm done. I'm done talking. The man appears somewhat displeased while the woman maintains her gentle smile. Miss Satome, don't worry, everything's fine. He said no. He's still halfway. Go and make preliminary preparations for the experiment. Yes. Shortly after, the two get back to the luxurious sedan and driving away from the mansion. Who are they? Fuck, nigga. All right. As far back as the Golden Age, many scholars have already proposed different interpretations of the concept of the collective unconsciousness. However, regardless of which theoretical approach was examined, they all share the same fundamental understanding. Namely, it is an innate instinctive component deeply rooted in the deepest layers of the human unconscious. As she speaks, Rika steps aside, revealing the multiple references images on the projecting screen behind her. These manifest themselves through religion, mythology, art, dreams, and various forms of symbolism. To use an imperfect analogy, they are like collective experiences passed down from our ancestors, accumulated in our minds through generations. But is that really all there is to it? Ricky shifts her tone as she changes slides, displaying a series of unique social phenomena, case studies organized by geographical regions. You may recall an unusual phenomenon from a few years ago. There was a sharp increase in the university dropout rates worldwide, accompanied by the surge of academic aversion among young people. The medical community even coined a new term, academic dysphoria. Man, this is probably the most unhinged thing I've ever asked him to do. Who just woke up and still brain soup brain mode. Where's Emily? Dropped a huge PPC bomb out of nowhere, and that day, it's still great. She always seems to come in when I literally load up the game. In some of my cases cease. Similarly, cases are shown here in these figures. At the time, most experiments define these symptoms as desired regression, especially illness born of material excess in our era. Does the explanation really make sense though? The scene changes again, breaking down detailed statistics from the various regions. Across the globe, regions and the different social developments in the architecture and cultural ideologies experiencing this brief synchronous phenomenon in remarkable uniformity. Can we really dismiss this as merely as societal illnesses? Before even finishing talking, a wave of whispers and rustling spreads through the conference hall. The scattered sounds of turning pages mingle the hushed conversations. Nonsense. Just another nonsense. Just another Just another attention-seeking, desperate for fame. What a waste of time. Utterly absurd. Rick continues her preparation as if she heard any of the videos. For this purpose, I specifically thought of multiple subjects worldwide and conducted several group studies based on the criteria, including case studies in geographical locations. Why are we focused on the brain signal? Wait, when we focus on brainwave signals, we discover interesting phenomenon. In identical cases, test subjects of different ages and ethnicities consistently produced inaudible low frequency brain signals when focusing on the same connective target. Even though that would be fun, I got a life, I got dogs, I got a wife, you know, I got family, guys. Even though you guys are also my family, I have an IRL family too, and they need to see me and be amongst the family as well, guys. Oh. But I mean, real talk though, I don't know when we'll end this stream. I don't know. I'm not tired because of my nap. That's the one thing about being old and taking naps. You take a nap, you got too much energy for the rest of the fucking day. And I drank the whole cup of coffee. I'm still drinking coffee. It's like, I got a fucking problem over here. Harry, basically, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. No, Harry, no. We care if you live long. Live long and prosper. All right? Look, live long and prosper, my friend. Okay? You must. Spock commands it, okay? Is that how you do it? Yeah, it is that, right? Spock commands it. Live long and prosper. First, I agree with pancakes, which is a rare sighting. Not him pinning
the fucking message. I'm fucking done with you. All right. No more sidetracking. Let's get back to the game. It appears to form a communication, or at least the possibility. We cannot rule it out. These adolescents were completely strangers to one another. It is a human consciousness that truly closed off one's private. We cause their brains to produce these identical anomaly signals. What follows is my hypothesis. The human brain is constantly receiving consciousness signals from individuals and simultaneously unconsciously radiating their own consciousness signals outward. The collective unconscious is like a vast spider web woven from different streams of information.
Curse you, Bale!
While individuals consciously are separated, there are no barriers in the least collective consciousness. Minors are more sensitive to abnormal signals with their cognitive and decision making being immediately affected. To prove this theory, I came to this academy island. After this, we will conduct experiment called conscious projection. Volunteers will have nanomachines injected to locate their neural signals, which will then be uploaded to the computer for analysis. We need to distraction him, slow him down. No. Well, then we won't do any BBC then. If y'all are trying to distract me and keep me here, I will not get to the BBC later. And that sounded crazy again, but I won't get to it if you keep stopping me. And after I do this, then I'll be done, because I can go upstairs and lay down with my wife and go to bed. So that's fine with me. A small price to pay. You know, I'm not showing my face no more. I'm not showing my face the rest of the street. I can't with you. I'm done. I'm not looking at chat for 5 minutes, so y'all can just throw mud at each other. I'm gonna read this fucking story so I can get through this bitch. To verify. I don't know. I got sidetracked and forgot what we were making. The purpose to verify humans as species are capable of consciousness-based communication which transcends language. Professor, aren't both the volunteers and the target of the groups underage? This is absolutely insane! To gamble with children's lives for such absurd hypothesis! Someone from the audience interrupts immediately. No matter how you sugarcoat it, this is nothing but a grand hypothesis show. Way to waste of time. Amid the chorus and compliments, the scholars came for the lecture, stormed out of the hall immediately. The audience finds it impossible to reconcile with such bizarre statements coming from such a high esteemed professor. The lecture hall gradually empties. Rakia continues her presentation with an unwavering smile. Nevertheless, I urge you all to keep an eye out on developments in this field and progress of our experiments. Harry, he must honor this speech. What? Oh, you mean my mama's speech? Why is it not working? I'm not sure. I said peach. Y'all are all one today. By the time Rakia finishes her final words, only a handful of people remain in what was minutes ago a packed lecture hall. I told y'all if it's not working, let's do a command. Wait.
Curse you!
Why is it not working?
Bail!
It worked the other day. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. It worked 2 streams ago. She calmly gathers her materials and exits the lecture hall. Among the seats, as people shake their heads and leave, a small cylinder of figures remain seated. Why don't they believe a word she said? Dr. Tatame put so much effort into explaining everything, yet all they did was mock and jeer. How dare they call themselves scholars when they act like this? I see how it is now. It must be the doctor's talents. You could leave the lecture hall with a heavy heart, her vacant eyes met with the harsh sunlight reflecting in the inner confusion. Meanwhile, Rika receives some troubling news. With a heavy tone, her assistant Kawe delivers the preliminary review results of the conscious experiment. What, had a failed one? I regret to inform you that your former classmate, Mr. Tako, exercised his veto power at the hearing. As you know, Mr. Oko is a seated, steadfast, and conservative who rarely changes his stance. The second review will be a make or break Dr. Sotome. Yoshiro, huh? After all these years, he hasn't changed one bit. Then again, that's a Yoshiro I remember. Don't worry. Just proceed as usual. I'm feeling a bit tired. Let's leave it at that for now. By the way, I sent an inspection report that we discussed last week to your residents. Please make sure to review it. I'll get back to you before midnight tonight. Please take care of yourself. In the setting of the sun, Kohei takes a 90-degree bow at Ricky as she leaves. Without looking back, she continues walking aimlessly ahead. Taeha hasn't been kind to her as she faces one setback after another. As researchers, she has long grown numb to setbacks. Yet, while she may suppress her emotional turmoil, there's still no escaping the physical exhaustion. Hoping aerobatic exercise might help her with her aches, Rakia. Why am I saying the name wrong now? Raka decides to walk home. It's not Raka. Duh. What was I calling it? I'm drawing a blank. This is pink unk status. Rika. Yeah, Rika. Duh. Like, why am I saying Raka? That's just, that's such ebonics. She stops her track as she passes a candy store with this floor to the ceiling stained with glass windows. You know, the display window, she sees various parasites laid out. One pair of twins picking out the birthday treats with their parents. Something about the scene stirs up memories of fuck tiredness. Rika, our own childhood. Oh no, mama. It's peak brain rot from all the BBC. The BBC has brain rot on my brain. And back then, her father would frequently take her to a candy store, leaving her in the care of the storekeep. I almost said storekeepers and the shopkeeper's wife. Look, mama, I'm going to work out. Yeah, but what's in it for me though? I already said someone gift me 5 subs and I would do it. I don't see 5 subs gifted, so I ain't doing it. Cause that means I'm already stumbling on my words and being stupid now because of my brain. You have us, we're the gift. Oh my god, I'm not really good at chat. I'm trying to lock in and finish this. Then he would go meet his mistress. Sometimes he's not returning until the next day. Fortunately for her father, Rika wasn't one to cry and make a fuss. Instead, she would use her father's credentials to browse university research papers. She would lose herself in for hours in articles about complex power systems, completely forgetting about the food or sleep. Speaking of, I think it's Yuka's birthday today. I should probably get her something. It's her birthday, you didn't get her nothing? After checking the calendar, Rika pushes open the door to the candy shop. Welcome, would you like to buy something today? I'm looking for a gift for a girl, a high school girl. Like, amateurs. I can't help with that, but high school girls are interested. I can help with that. High school girls are interested in different things. What kind of things does she like? I'm sorry, but I don't know. If you don't mind asking, are you her parent? Yes, but I'm too busy, rarely have time to spend with her. That's so. After liberation, Rika leaves the shop with a small gift box, maintaining her dignified composure. When she finally arrives home, only a single small lamp illuminates in the living room. Yuka appears and have already gone to bed. Rika places the cake that she bought on the shoe cabinet while changing her shoes and notices an envelope on the table. She approaches the table and carefully examines the envelope. It shows no signs of having been opened. Every morning, the housemaid in charge of cleaning checks the mailbox and brings them any mail she finds in here. Rika opens the envelope and finds a physical examination report inside. She quickly skims the contents. The top score in the physical examination is Yada. As expected, Rika's index fingers traces across the final page, which contains the combined results of the genetic sensitivity tests and universal assessments. After comprehensive evaluation across multiple criteria, the most suitable qualified candidate is Yuka Satame. Rika's hand, still gripping the envelope, drops to her side as she gazes on the cake sitting on top of the shoe cabinet. How could this be? Physically speaking, she's anything but a qualified candidate. Did they make a mistake with this report? With this thought, Rika dials Kohei's number. Yes, ma'am. Kohei, is the test facility reliable? They're reliable. They never made a mistake. Have you seen the results? They were sent directly to your residence. I guess I was worried for nothing. I was a bit surprised to see Yuka's name on it. Yuka, the child you adopted? This is, I recall she had a heart condition. We kept her around as a tool for landing on the island back then when she was actually... Who knew she actually proved herself useful? I'll go ahead and preparations right away. Hold on, Kohei. I want to hear what she thinks about this. Doctor, if my baby's so old to ask... Kohei's tone becomes somewhat suspicious. You remember the child that has a congenital heart condition and won't live long, right? Don't forget, Kohei, I'm the one who makes the call here. I want her to live and not die. Of course, ma'am. Understood. Yuka has to live, not just her, but all her other tech subjects too. Our purpose is to benefit humanity, not commit crimes. Yes. However, let's proceed with preparations with using Yuka as a primary candidate. Understood. I'd like to inform you that some recent progress. Roanoke Group's pharmaceutical company has agreed to work with us. We'll have access to a new batch of drugs. As for the school, all the doctors in the infirmary are our people. And the procurement representatives have taken the money from the board of directors and will keep tracks of our tracks covered. The laboratory is staffed with experienced researchers we worked with before. Theoretically, we can begin experiments at any time. Well done. I'll have things with you. I'll handle things with Yoshiro Osako myself. By the way, Kohei, how long do you have been working under me? It's been over 60 years. Something the matter? Do you ever regret it? Not at all. It's been my honor to work under you. And you can always count on me to be at your disposal. Thank you. It's getting late. You should get some rest. I have to hang up the phone. Rika. It sits on the sofa, lost in thought for a full 15 minutes. Then she turns on the living room lights and... Then she turns on the living room lights and retires for the night. On the other side of the wall, a frail silhouette takes back a step and puts on the wooden clogs. Yuka crouches down along the wall, hugging her knees and her face with an unsettling blush of joy. She finally notices me. Do allow me to become a Prometheus doctor. I'll definitely make myself useful, so pay attention to me like you used to back in the day. 3 hours ago. Doctor, I'm back. As usual, the living room is empty as like this. The baby left an hour ago. This doctor's talked to me isn't home yet. Yuka places her leather shoes in a shoe cabinet while taking her socks off. She notices the envelope on the table. Yuka is drawn to the letter. Her curiosity is getting the better of her. After glancing down, she hobbles over with one slipper on. The envelope appears to be no signature, seemingly an intentional attempt to remain discreet. But this only makes Yuka's curiosity grow more uncontrollable by the second. I wonder what's in it. At the moment of hesitation, Yuka opens the envelope and pulls out an examination report. A valid test report? After comparison evaluation across multiple criteria. And also the qualified candidate is Yada? Oh, so it was Yada. And then she lied. Damn. As Ajuka reads these words, her brows furrow deeply while the trembling lips remain highly pressed together. A qualified test subject? Could this be the experiment Dr. Sato mentioned before? Is this... so this is why she's interested in Yada? It has to be because of this report. It has to be it. But Yada, why does it have to be you? Yuka continues flipping through the report until her eyes catch several lines marked in red. Note the experiment will place extreme physical strain on the participant's body and cause severe exhaustion. Participants may experience severe side effects, including permanent complications and possible brain death. This has to be some kind of experiment, isn't it? No, I won't let my best friend take part in the experiment if it's like this. Never. Besides, why did they pick Yada instead of me? I'm clearly more qualified here. Yada's perfectly healthy. She can even get a sports scholarship in a university with her athletic abilities. Unlike her, I have nothing else to lose. I'm the only one who should be this Prometheus Dr. Sakumi talked about. I'm sure I can't Dr. Sakumi's attention again if I take part in the experiment. They don't have our favor again. Yuka glances furtively along the living room, making sure she's alone. She picks up the envelope and squints at the seal. Adhesive envelope. The adhesive is envelope glue number 6014. Thermal printer font. The letter has been destroyed. So the letter can be destroyed at any time, huh? The heat is all it takes for the text advantage without a trace. All I need to do is change out his names to mine. Yes, that will work perfectly. I'm sure no one's going to notice the difference. With her nimble fingers and creative mind, Yuka is a star member of the Mishono's Highest Handicrafts Club. Unlike the art of athletically gifted Yada, the meticulous Yuka excels in delicate work. With height tools, she can make open letters look pristine and untouched. In no time, she produces a flawless forgery that appears entirely untouched. Forgive me, Dr. Salmi. I only did this so you'll pay attention to me again. Even if I die as a miserable death, it wouldn't be a regret one bit. I wouldn't regret it one bit. Besides, I don't think I'm going to last much longer with this heart of mine anyway. Damn. He spoke with the girl. She agreed without a moment's hesitation. Isn't that a good thing? I mean, she's happy with it. I told her she might die, but she didn't care at all. I'm just worried. After all, she just looked... I'm afraid she's looking for a way to die. She truly understands what we're asking of her. I believe Yuka is prepared to repay you for your kindness for raising her. That is by sacrificing herself to an experiment that can change humanity's fate and letting her life bloom like fireworks. Is that really what she thinks? I urge you to make your own resolution. What is Yuka's wish? Her wish? If it's truly her wish, then Dr. Samsame, I'm afraid you're the one who's being hesitant here. I believe this is a crucial opportunity for your research career. Should be any issue arise, I'll take full responsibility. Bro, that's a big risk. That's a big risk. Hold on. I forget PGI visual novel dialogues tend to go for like more than 10 minutes at a normal reading pace, right? They're lengthy as fuck. Whole ass fucking dialogue pages. Oh my god, 7 hours. Too much, yeah, too much can be said. That's for sure. With that, we conclude the opening ceremony of the second Hydrogena Island High School track and field competition. A championship, sorry. We thank you all for your participation, and of course, we extend our gratitude to our hosts, Mashona High, for their generous support in these excellent facilities. Up next is the women 800-meter race. All participants, please proceed to check-in area.
Hey, look! It's Yada, our school's ace. She's starting her warm-up. The track queen of Mashono? She seems super chill. Must be confident in herself, I bet. Student council members clear the crowd from the track, making their way for the athletes. Among the 8 colored lanes, Yada stands on lane 4. Her brow for... Wait, didn't she just run here? Is she gonna affect her performance? She's playing mind games. She's putting pressure on other athletes here. You go, Yada! Yada touches her shoulders on a distant track, and her brows furrowed in concentration. Just my luck. Haven't had breakfast. Whatever. I should warm up first. What is a quick stretch? She does a quick stretch, confirming her body is still in good form. 50-50. 2 short whistles and the referee signals, and the athletes return to the starting positions. The warm-up is complete. Other athletes from different schools take their positions at the starting line, with Yada starting out among them. The side of the track is lined with Mashono's High cheerleaders and supporters of the most whom are junior track and the field club members. Yada lifts her heads up and scans the crowd for supporters, searching for someone among them. Yuka's not here, but she promised me the other day she'd come and cheer me on. It doesn't seem like she's someone who's stand up people, though. Oh well. Yada's mind begins to wander away from the race. A sharp whistle snaps her back into reality. On your marks! The crack of the starting pistol follows, and the rumors burst into motion. Yada leans forwards, lowering the center of gravity to secure the vantage point positioning. The crowd comes to life as excitement as the commentator seated under the shelter begins the race coverage. And away they're off! Taking the lead is Yada, the track queen of Mashono High. What a blazing speed! Is Yada planning to sprint right from the start, from the first lap? Looks like she's still built for quite a stamina reserve. Mashono High. Mashono's field erupts with cheers and encouragement as the sweat glistens under the sun. With a powerful arm swing, Yada blazes through the curve and passes the timing sensors. At 400-meter mark, Mashono's Yada is way ahead of the pack. Hold on, what kind of pace is this? Yada's first 400 meters already shattered a high school girls league record. How is this possible? This is an 800-meter race. Hey, is the timer broken or something? While the announcers scramble to verify the results with the staff, the other runners are just finishing their 400 meters. Yada continues forward with powerful strides, maintaining the steady rhythm and breathing.
She's grown accustomed to the solitary scene and no accompaniments by her side, just herself. She races towards the distant finish line and chasing both the sunlight and the shadow of herself from yesterday. Her mind finds peace as she runs, physically discomfort and emotional burden melting away from the pure concentration. This is Yada's most cherished and enchanting moment. Only now can she truly feel the essence of youth. There's barely any slowdown in Yada's second lap. What kind of monster is she? Here it comes, the final stretch. Oh, there's no doubt who's going to win this race. The winner is Yada from Ashano High. Arms spread wide, Yada crosses the finish line, becoming the first champion at the athletic meet. The junior meets at the track team swarm, and Yada is with the bottles in hand, their words and praise filling her ears. Amidst the celebration, she casts a lonely glance towards the starting line. Must be something urgent. Maybe she's sick? Yeah, doing anything like that, running without breakfast, is a risky move. Hey, yo! Storytelling time! Yuka. Alright, let's lock in. Oh shit. March 31st. Finally got two of those senior girls on board. Just one member away from officially establishment of the caddying club, but even 4 members are not many. Those student union guys are probably going to reject our application with something like no official club activities. What should I do? Hope for the 4th will be someone popular. Right. Let's invite Yuka. She's lovely, and she's adopted by the Dr. Satame. As long as she's in the club, we'll be more than people. Wait, there'll be more people to join in the future. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck is that? A weird Naho mask? A Naho mask? A mask removed from the statue. Upon its removal, the surroundings have changed. The mask gives you an understanding gives off a disturbing aura, I'm sorry. Making one wonder what kind of role it plays in this plate. Okay. Wow. why I touched his penis? I didn't like that. Why do we have to touch his penis? Why can't we touch his face? I'm just saying, like, that's a dick level, man. Like, she could have went up. Like, she had this go at dick level.
扉が開いてる。誰か来てたんだ。全部備忘録だ。
Memos.
忘れんぼの先生だね。
April 5th. In the day of the physical examination, this for the students and teachers, don't forget to send the results to the lab tomorrow. April 6th, I organized the reports. Although I'm not a doctor, Yada is undoubtedly the most suitable candidate for the terms of physical conditions. April 8th, Sai, Yuka's health is still not good. The key for her is ready. Remember to give it to her. April 10th, it's the day the reset password again. It's time to reset. It's 410. Okay, so I'm going to remember that. 410. Weekly record. Weekly injections and medications completed as required. It's surprising that Yuka didn't show any reaction during the injections. Instead, she double checked it if the process was fully carried out, and if there was anything else we could do for the greater progress, because she wanted to fulfill the teacher's wish as soon as possible. But her body will reject these medications. Besides, she has a congenital heart disease. Anyway, this is none of my business. Just do the job and take the money. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, lock in. But that whole classroom or this whole infirmary should be fucking blown up. The door protected by secret hidden health. Okay, to get it out the way, one have to hand in the key to the room. I remember I saw somewhere Yuka has it in her classroom, second floor. Perhaps it's in her. Okay. So how the fuck? May 11th, Yuka has been taken observation period 3 days. Masao Osaka has his wound dressed. Yuka has a mild fever and is under observation in a secret ward. The fever is gone. Yuka has a slight hallucinations, one of the side effects of the medication, and remains under observation in a secret ward. Condition is still okay. It's stable now at the last entry, but the fuck do I get the fuck out of here? Thank you, babies. Confused. Because they're saying I can't. But they're saying I can't go back that way. Observation log. You guys all tell me what was from class. Oh, okay. Just showing for what was from the class save point, but I can't even take that, can I? No, you can't take that. Don't know how. And then nay. I can't leave. It won't let me leave. Because putting it back on him ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, I didn't peep this. I didn't peep this.
Curse you, Bale!
Just want you to know, you have caused me emotional pain and physical pain. I just fucking hit my toe on the corner of my dresser here. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. And y'all want me to stay up, and y'all are literally torturing me. I can't even get a sub, and y'all are torturing me over here. Oh my god. Oh, my toe. My fucking toe. That shit fucking hurt. Okay, what? It wasn't that. Oh, it's time to change the password again. I'll swap the first digit and the third digit. Oh. So 0 and 0 and 4. Okay. Not cool, man. Not cool, bro. Not cool, bro. Not cool, bro. That was. That was not cool, bro. Oh, not cool. Not cool. Today is the campus day in Miss Ono. I should have written the diary in the better mood, but Yuka was not on her seat when the school was over. Speaking of which, I hadn't seen her much lately. Does she hate me because I kept her in the club? I'm sorry, Kishi. If you insist on finding someone popular, why not ask Yada instead? One of the senior girls come for me like this. But it's not just about having someone popular on the board. It's like I have Yada, or it's not like I hate Yada or anything, but Miss on the track queen title would have scared the kami of the Cataton away. Anyway, I'll try something else. What? Oh fuck. Gotta do this again. What is that noise? In June 21, I woke up on the bed. I woke up on the bed in the health room this morning. Somehow I collapsed last night when we were on campus and did the senior girls. We ran into did we run into a god of Katanen? The school doctor said it was cause of some gas leak. I don't believe it. It's not that simple. But the school seems to be more guarded tonight. Is it impossible to get in? And the strange man at the crossroads had disappeared. I like the wittiness, but I have a weird feeling about it. Okay, what the fuck's going on? Oh god. The key? No, that looks more like the key. Did I get what I needed? Oh, 'cause I gotta get that to leave out again. I forgot. Why did I do that? That's what I was supposed to do. Oh, it was. Aww.
かわいい。上手ね。
Oh, she said kawaii. Just in it.
私にできるのはこれくらい。
Aww. Aww. I feel bad for Yuka. Yuka deserve better. Literally.
またこいつか。どうなってんの？
Hey, yo!
振り切った。よし。
PGR. 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 I did not sign up for Dead by Daylight! Why am I playing Dead by Daylight? What is happening here? I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this. Not one bit, bro. I didn't sign up for Dead by Daylight, bro. I didn't sign up for this shit. Fuck you, nigga. Touching penises and shit.